Last time on Lost Beyond, 6 friends, one mysterious box. They stayed pressed together inside the rock shelter, barely breathing. Outside, glowing eyes circled in the dark, slow, deliberate, patient. Something sniffed along the cracks in the stone. Closer, the creature's teeth slid into view. Inches from Maya's face, glowing, sharp, waiting. Then the sky screamed. A sudden flash tore across the heavens, splitting the purple clouds with blinding light. Energy rippled through the forest like a shock wave. The predators yelped and scattered, at once vanishing into the trees like shadows fleeing fire. Branches shook, leaves fell. Then just as suddenly, silence, no growls, no movement. Only wind, dragging low and hollow through the massive alien trunks. For a long moment, no one spoke. What just happened? Maya didn't answer. She didn't need to. We move now. They slipped out of the rocks and into the open, stepping carefully into alien grass that shimmered faintly under the fading glow of the sky. Every shadow felt alive. Every direction felt wrong. No path, no signs, no way home. Noah checked the phone again. The screen glitched, flickering between symbols that made no sense. The compass spun wildly, like it couldn't decide which world it belonged to. Then it stopped. A single green marker appeared. It's pointing somewhere. Maya studied the screen. The ruins. The map. 6 glowing points burned into her memory, and 6 of them standing here now. We follow it. They moved fast, deeper into the wilderness. The world shifted as they traveled, towering. Trees thinned into jagged crystalline rock. The air grew colder. The ground pulsed faintly with light beneath their feet. Strange creatures watched them from the shadow 6-legged shapes, crowned with crystal antlers, but fled the instant they were noticed. Nothing here acted randomly. Every step felt guided. The phone beeped again. We're close. They pushed through a curtain of glowing ferns and stopped. A clearing opened ahead. At its center stood a stone pillar tall, ancient, and impossibly still. Green symbols crawled across its surface, identical to the markings on the box that had brought them here. A circular platform waited at its base. The air hummed low and steady, like the pillar was breathing. Maya stepped forward. The symbols brightened in response, reacting to her presence alone. She hesitated, then stepped onto the platform. Light surged upward. The pillar ignited as a holographic world unfolded above it. Mountains, valleys, impossible terrain suspended in glowing lines. 6 points burned within it like stars. Maya reached toward one. The instant her fingers passed through the marker, pain flashed across her wrist. A symbol ignited bright green, then faded into her skin, leaving behind a mark that pulsed with quiet energy. What? A voice filled the clearing, deep, ancient, not meant for human ears. Trial 1. Initiated. Candidate Maya Chun. Reach the Temple of Origins before nightfall. Failure means death. A timer burned into the air. 4 hours. The forest answered with a distant mechanical roar. Trees trembled. Something massive moved far away, and it was moving closer. Maya didn't hesitate. Run. They ran until their lungs burned and their legs shook. Branches clawed at them. The ground dropped and twisted beneath their feet. Behind it all, Maya's wrist pulsed like a living compass, pulling them forward whether they wanted to go or not. Then the world ended. A ravine split the land open deep, endless, swallowing light itself. A fragile bridge of crystalline vines stretched across it, swaying in the open air. Maya stared at her wrist. The mark pulsed again across the bridge. For a moment, time slowed. Wind whispered. Breathing steadied. Fear settled heavy in their chests. Together, Maya swallowed hard, then nodded. Together, a roar thundered closer. She stepped onto the bridge. The vines groaned beneath her weight. One by one, the others followed. The bridge shuddered. Cracks raced through the crystal like lightning. It's breaking. They sprinted dot, comma. Leo glanced back and his blood ran cold. Through the trees, a nightmare emerged. A towering machine of metal and muscle. Red eyes blazing. Blade-like limbs tearing through the forest as it charged. Run! The creature lunged onto the bridge. The vines screamed. Jump! Leo leapt. Ethan caught him, yanking him onto solid ground as the bridge collapsed into the ravine. The beast fell with it, vanishing into the darkness below. Silence followed. Only breathing. Only wind. Maya checked the timer. 3 hours. 12 minutes. In the distance, temple spires rose against the sky like broken teeth. They were still alive, but the world wasn't finished with them. 6 locations, 6 trials. Back at the ravine, metal scraped stone. A hand gripped the edge. The mechanical beast hauled itself upward. Red eyes flared back to life, and below it, dozens more awakened in the dark. Red lights ignited one by one, systems powering up, claws finding stone. The greatest danger wasn't what waited ahead, it was what was climbing behind them.